Hey, what's up guys? This is Ashinox. In this video, I'm going to showcase Irvalen in Banshee 13. This is going to be a 4-man team, not a one-shot team. In my next Banshee 13 video, I will be showcasing Irvalen in a one-shot team. Actually, in 2 different one-shot teams. So this is my second account on the global server. Let me show you guys the stats and gear on him and the stats of the rest of the teammates. Here we go. I have decided to unlock his memory imprint. I had an unknown slate saved up, so 5.6% crit chance, very good memory imprint. And these are his stats. I don't have much effectiveness on him because I don't rely on him landing defense break throughout the run. This is his gear. It's actually really good. This is godly gear, and that's actually the gear that I use in my one-shot team with him. And I will be showcasing that in another video. And he is on Daydream Joker, so you can deal more damage based on the target's max health. So you can see his stats, very high amount of attack. The critical hit chance needs to be 85% to have 100% versus ice. And the crit damage is pretty close to 350%. So let me show you the stats of the other heroes in the team. So I have Bellona in the team. She is able to deal damage based on the target's max health with her skill number 1. She's got defense break debuff, and that's my reliable way to land defense break on the boss. So here are her stats, and she's not on Daydream Joker, which you could have her on Daydream Joker. She's on Rosa Hargana 4-star Ranger artifact, and this is her exclusive equipment to increase the chance to defense break with skill number 3. These are the stats of my Mui. She's got over 65% effectiveness. It's way over what you need. You only need 65%. High speed on her, pretty good survivability, health, and defense. And this artifact increases the heroes in the group's damage and effectiveness, so it's pretty nice. So I'm using a full Earth team, and my healer is the Soul Weaver Ray. He's got higher defense than health, pretty high speed. He's on speed main stat boots, and the effect resistance is not so high. I like him on Prophetic Candlestick because his cooldowns are fairly high, provides cleansing, immunity, healing, barrier. A solid hero with the cleansing on skill 1 as well. So what are our strengths and our weaknesses in this team? The first thing is that this is a full Earth team, so it's way more realistic to build a team like this. You're not going to be building a one-shot Banshee 13 team straight off the bat. So this is your entry type of team. You're going with 4 Earth heroes. No matter who the heroes are, you might not even have Irvalen. What you need is a Soul Weaver that will heal your team and cleanse. And if you can get immunity, barrier, it does help. Like Ray provides these things, but you can be using other Soul Weavers to do the job. You might be doubling up on your Soul Weavers. Maybe you cannot afford to go with a full Earth team, so you might have to go with Angelic Montmorency. Maybe you're bringing Seaside Bellona in the team. It's just the battle will be longer. The boss will be healing herself, and that might be causing some issues. Your off-element heroes will be taking more damage from the boss, and if you got a hero that dips low health, you saw how much damage she just dealt there? That was crazy. Look at that. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there. Like, how did the boss not split before? Usually she splits before. That's the first time I saw this right there. Okay, so you need to have defense break part of your team, so you can take out the boss ASAP. Defense break will be better than attack buff because the boss also removes your buffs before she splits, and that's a problem if you are relying on buffs a bit too much. Immunity, barrier, if you are too buff heavy, then yeah, be careful about that. This might be causing you some problems. Deal damage based on the target's max health with Daydream Joker artifact, 3-star artifact. Put that on your primary damage dealer, maybe on your secondary damage dealer. My secondary damage dealer in the team is Bellona, but she's on Rosa Hargana artifact, so other heroes call her in a dual attack more often. And she does deal damage based on the target's max health with her skill number 1. She's got defense break on skill number 3. She's got defense break on skill number 1 when it combo into skill number 3, like she just did right there when she has 5 focus. So she's a pretty reliable defense breaker. Mui, or whatever her name is, the 3-turn attack buff is very nice. She has the potential to land defense break with her skill number 1. The odds are low, but it is actually possible that it does happen. You might be running a different team than this, because this is not easy to obtain a team like this, right? I mean, this is a full natural 5-star Earth team. And when I had Ervalen on speed main stat boots, he was dealing more damage compared to Bellona. But since I'm using him in a one-shot team with attack percentage main stats, and that's the kind of stats that I like on him, so I can use him in PvP as well, and I can push him with auxiliary lots, then I prefer to leave him with a build like this. But you can see here, we didn't actually need to sustain the team for so much, because the sustain from Ray was just insane. Muishi, yes, the attack buff is nice, but if the timing is bad and she gets it up and then the boss goes into the split, you will lose it, and that's bad. So you have to be careful about having too many buffs, and if the timing is wrong on your buffers, then you might be just wasting a lot of, like, you're losing a lot of value because of that. So yeah, Ervalen is really good in terms of damage. The defense break is not so reliable because he's got 2-turn cooldown on his skill number 2, so he's using skill 2 a lot throughout the battle, and that's immunity for himself, which is good if you don't have immunity part of the team, you don't have cleansing maybe, so this could be really nice. Or maybe you just have one cleanser and maybe your Soul Weaver that does that is kind of slow, so it can help, right? But if you try to rely on his defense break on skill 1 too much, with a 50% chance, the fact that he's using skill 2 so much, it kind of rotating, skill 3 and then it's like 2 1 2 1, like it's not that reliable, and then you have to build effectiveness on him. And if you want to use him in PvP, then that's going to be kind of rough to go for all these stats, so you have to kind of worry about that. But that's why I'm saying, like, try to bring a hero, like a dedicated defense breaker part of your team, and it's definitely going to be helping you out a lot more. The counter attack buff can be helpful if you have him in the front line. Let's say for wave 1 they're attacking him and he counter attacks, it could speed up your run, but if they keep on attacking him, because they are more likely to attack the front liner in PvE content, it's 40% chance of the AI attacking the front liner. But if you lose the counter attack buff, if you put it up just before the split phase, that's a prime, because the boss will be removing your buffs. But if he puts constantly the counter attack buff, he uses skill 3 right after the split happens, then you have the counter attack buff for the split phase, and you could be dealing more damage because of that. The issue is if the ads are constantly attacking him and then your Soul Weaver cannot keep him alive. But if you have him built a bit more bulky, maybe that could be a viable strategy. But if if you don't feel it's going to be consistent, right, he's going to have the counter attack buff at the right moments, then don't put him in the front line. But that could be a viable strategy to get extra defense breaks and more damage out of your Ervalen. Let us know what you guys think about Ervalen in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you loved it, well, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm Astronax. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.